subtracted from 73? Chapandi. Answer. 92. Right. 3 how many times? 50 times. 4? 25 times. Total left hand side 175. 50 goes to the other side. 125. 5 cube. Right. So everywhere you don't have to calculate 25 cube. Will it take time or not? So for that matter, what we'll do is take 25 common. If you take 25 common, what is that? 25 square. 625 plus 5. So here 100 can be written as 5 into 20. 100 square in the sense 5 square into 20 square. 5 square is taken common. How much is left? 20 square. How much is that? 400. 630 minus 400. 230 into 25. Yes, we have a 0. 23 into 25. Product of consecutive numbers. Middle number square minus 1. 576 minus 1. 575. Followed? Right. 3 how many times? 24 times. 7 and 7 cube, right? What is left? Last digit is sufficient. I think options. All the options are ending with different numbers. 2 into 4 ends with. 1 into 9 ends with. Answer ends with. Over. 92, 16. So this must end with either 4 or 6. 90 square. Our number is more than that. Let's identify what is 95 square, which is 9025. Our under root value is more than that. Hence it has to be 96 only. Plus, which cube is that? Cube root and cube gets cancelled. 11 plus. Right. Let me tell you. Here, for this number, we have fourth root. Yes. That means when you identify square 4096 as square of some number, this also must be a perfect square. Ardhamainda? What is 60 square? Our under root value is more than that. What is 70 square? Our number is less than that. So that has to be between 60 and 70. And between 60 70, which perfect square is there? So it has to be 64 square only. Yes. Again 64 can be written as 8 square. So that means this is 8 to the power of 4. And fourth root of that number? 8. Answer. 90, 10, 100. Leftover value 6 plus 1, 7. 7 plus 8, 15. 1, 1, 5. Final. Ardhamainda? Right. This can be easily solved. How much is that? 720 plus 13 by 260 into 0, 0 gets cancelled. 13, 2 times 2, 20 times. Answer 740. Right. Number after decimal 0.2, 0.02, 0.002. That means 0.222. And negative number 003. That means answer must be 219. How many options are ending with 0.219? So in this calculation, number after decimal, do we have any carry? Integer. There is only one integer, 2. Answer must be 2.219. Yes. Carry రాలేదు తీసుకోలేదు కూడా మనం. So integer లో change లేదు. It has to be 2 only. 13 how many times? 5 times of 25. Add it to this fellow. 17. 5 times. 5 times of 49. Take 10 times and half of that number. 245. 49 2 times. 98. This ends with 3, which is 3, 4, 3. Which cube is this? 7 cube. Yes? Last digit verification. 4 plus 2. 6 minus 5. 321 comes to the other side. That becomes minus 1 again. 1 minus 1. Which cube ends with 0? Number ends with 0. Right. Last digit. We'll see our luck. Two options are ending with, but still let's see our work. Is that okay? Numerator ends with, denominator ends with 9 into which number ends with 6? The other number is ending with, answer ends with, fourth option final. Suppose if it ends with 0, still we can do it. These are two options which are ending with 0. Ante kada? Manaki koda 0 to end ayye number ochindi ani anukundam, for example. So here when you observe these two options, this is a 9 multiple, where this fifth option is not a 9 multiple. Now here we have 9 multiple. In the denominator, do you see any 9 multiple? So first number is definitely a 9 multiple. Is the other number 9 multiple? One 9 multiple plus some other not 9 multiple. Will the answer be a 9 multiple or not? No. Answer would be fifth option then. అర్థమైందా? ఒకటి 9 మల్టిపుల్ ఉంది, ఇంకొకటి లేదు. రెండింటిని యాడ్ చేస్తే 9 మల్టిపుల్ అవ్వకూడదు కదా, అవునా కదా? రైట్. ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఎండ్స్ విత్ 0, అట్లా నేను చెప్పింది. లాస్ట్ డిజిట్ వెరిఫికేషన్. 4 minus 2. 2 minus 5. Under root of 64. 3 cube. 10 square. Total 135. Should I start this? Given table shows the marks scored by 4 students in 5 different subjects. Maximum marks in each subject is 100. That's good. Right. Find the total marks scored by A in Telugu, English, Science together. A in Telugu 82, English 60, Science 98. We were asked to calculate sum only. 82 plus 98, 180. 180 plus 60, 240. Find the percentage of marks scored by B in all subjects together. All subjects. For every subject, total marks are 100 only. So in the denominator, what is that you get? 500. Percentage calculation into 100 only. So 2 zeros gets cancelled, right? When the total marks are equal for each and every subject, and if maximum marks are 100, directly we can go for average, right? Yes. అదే కదా మనం మాట్లాడాము. 5 సబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి బై 5 వేయండి అని అన్నాను నేను. బట్ యాక్చువల్లీ ఇఫ్ యూ ఫాలో బై 500 into 100, 2 zeros gets cancelled. So that is again equal to average. Total maximum marks in each subject must be same, and maximum marks for each subject must be 100. In that case, directly we can go for Can we go and verify last digit verification? No. If it is average for 5 numbers, you can decide whether you get even number or odd number. That's it. Exact last digit you cannot verify it. Ardhamainda? Right. So now let's calculate. 88 plus 72. 160. Remember, 90, 90, 90. 270, 160. 430. Right. 8 plus 3. 11 plus 5. So plus 16 only. 4, 4, 6 by, how do you divide number with 5? By 10 into 2. By 10. How much? 44.6 into 2. 89.2. 5 అంటే 10 by 2 నే కదా, అదే మనం చేసాం. Divide with 10, then multiply it with 2. Find the ratio between marks scored by D in maths and marks scored by C in Hindi. D in maths 100, C in Hindi 90. 190 ratio. 10 is to. Third option. Find the difference between marks scored by A in Telugu and the marks scored by B in maths. A in Telugu, B in maths. Difference 16. Difference in the sense it can be A minus B or B minus A. Ideally speaking, largest minus smallest. Find the total marks scored in Telugu by AB together. AB together 175. Maths by C and D. Maths by C and D 195. To make second number round figure, we need 5, right? Take 5 from the first number. 170, 200, 370. Marks scored by A in English is what percent to that of marks scored by B in English? A in English 60 upon 72 percentage 12 5 times 12 6 times 5 by 6. If you can identify in terms of percentage, that's fine. Otherwise 5 by 6 in the sense 1 minus 1 by 6 only. 1 in the sense 100%. 1 by 6 meaning 16 2 by 3%. 100% minus 16 2 by 3. 83 1 by 3 percentage. Followed? Right. Total number of female students 9,600. A, B, C, D, E. All values are given. Okay, continue. If the ratio of female students to male students in AB is 2:5 and then 4:3. Respectively, find the difference of total male students in school A and school B. In school A, how many female are there? 2 parts, which is equal to 10%. Then 1 part, 5%. 5 parts, 25%. Okay. Yes. Next in B, female are 4 parts, which is equal to 20%. Then 1 part, 5%. 3 parts. And we were asked to calculate difference only. How much percent? 10% of this number, 960. Yes. Usually people try to calculate how many female are there in AB, and then with that they will try to calculate male in terms of a number. See, if you calculate that, you need 4 conversions. Will it take time or not? Yes. So that's the reason why we are converting it to percentage. The total number of students in school F is 2,890. Then male students in F are what percent more or less than female students in school B. Okay, right. So if you can convert into percentage, that's fine. Otherwise we need to calculate in F. How many female are there? 18%. 18% calculated on this number only? 9,600. What is 10%? 960. 20%? 1920. 2%. This gives you 18% value, correct? Instead of 192 subtract 200, add 8 later. Subtract 200. 1700. Add 8 later. 1728. Among 2,890, if 1728 are female, remaining are male only? How many are there? 11. 60. 2 male are there. Come on. I just calculated difference. Now the male in school F are what percentage more or less than female from school B? In school B, how many female are there? 20%. Already we calculated 20% value. 1920. So this is how much percentage? Less. That's what we need to calculate. Ante now. Subtract 1200 first, then add 38 later. Subtract 1200. 720. Add 38. 758 less from 1920 percentage. Is it more or less? Is 1162 more than this number or less than that number? Less. So answer is less only. What is 50% of the denominator? 900 something. Our number is less than that? Answer is less than 50%? Yes or no? Go to options. First is eliminated. Third eliminated. Fourth eliminated. Fifth eliminated. Mandi more or less? Less kabatti more ఉన్న ఆప్షన్స్ ఎలిమినేట్ అయిపోయినాయా? 50% క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తే మన నంబర్ మోర్ ఉందా లెస్ ఉందా? ఆన్సర్ మస్ట్ బి లెస్ దెన్ 50%. There is only one. Yes. What is the average of total female students from A, D, E together? A, D, E. In terms of percentage, 38%, where 1% value 96, average by 3, that is 32, answer ends with 6. How many options are there? 4 options are there, correct? 4 are 2 ఉన్నాయి. This one and this one. Yes. Nothing can be done. చేయాల్సిందే. No other way. We have to calculate. Right. So let's take 40 times minus 2 times. 40 times of this number. 1280 minus 2 times 64. Answer 1260. See, out of first option and fourth option, I verified whether one number is 3 multiple, the other number is non-3 multiple. I verified that. Both are non-3 multiples. Both are 4 multiples. Last 2 digits. అర్థమైందా? సో మనం వెరిఫై చేయడానికి ఏం ఛాన్స్ లేదు. సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు క్యాలిక్యులేట్. దెర్ ఈస్ నో వే. If the total number of students in school D and E is 4,000, find the total male from both schools together. So from 4,000 we have to subtract female. Antena? Yes. Right. How many female are there? 28%, where 1% value? 96. Correct? Correct? Last digit verification. Let's do it. 6 into 8 ends with? First number ends with? Other number ends with? Answer ends with? First, third, fourth. Eliminated? Yes? So now, out of these 2 options, when you observe it, fifth option is 3 multiple. Second option. Second option is 3 multiple. Do you see 3 multiple in fifth option? Come on. So let's identify whether our answer can be a 3 multiple or not. Is that okay? Is your first number 3 multiple? Is your second number 3 multiple? From non-3 multiple, if you subtract 3 multiple, what will be your answer? 3 multiple or not? Non-3 multiple only? Second eliminated. Yes? Otherwise you need to calculate. Over. If the total number of students in school A, B, C are equal, then find the difference between number of boys in A to that of number of boys in C. Total same anta. Female and then male. Question is about A and C. So they said total both are equal. So now, if female in C are more than A, if the condition says total students in school A and school C both are equal, in terms of male, which school should have more male? A. Antena? Yes or no? If X female are more in school C, there must be X male more in school A. That means difference of female or difference of male, both should be same. Avuna kada? The question is about difference between boys in school A and boys in school C. We were asked to calculate difference of male or boys in AB together. That must be equal to difference of female in AC, right? Ardhamainda point? Ardhamainda? Right. In A, how many female are there? In C, difference 14% in the sense 14 into 96 only. Answer must end with how many options? Come on. Observe these two options. Fourth option, is it a 3 multiple? Come on. Fifth option, is it a 3 multiple? So let's identify whether our answer is a 3 multiple or not. Is it okay? Is 96 3 multiple? Answer must be 3 multiple. Can it be fourth option? Fifth final. Done. A hostel consists of 750 students and all are planned to go to a vacation on Sunday. 10% of them plan to go to a movie and 30% are planned to go to National Park and the remaining persons are planned to go to a long drive. Find the number of male went to long drive if female who went for long drive is 200. Okay. 750 students they said. That means they'll have both male and female. 10%, 30%. So far 40% went to plan for a movie and then national park. 40% of this number, 10% double. 10% double. So 300 already left, right? Remaining how many are there? Where are these people going now? They are going to long drive. So out of 450 you will have male and female. They said female who went to long drive are 200, then male must be. The question is about 250 only. Yes. Over. If the present age of Kiran is 30 and the age of Kiran and Karan after 4 years is 1:2. If the present age of Kiran is 30 years, after 4 years, 30. After 4 years, Kiran's age and Karan's age will be in the ratio. That means one part is 34. Two parts. Karan's age after 4 years would be 68. Find the present age of Karan. -4. 64. Done. If G and V start a business with an investment of 6,500 and 5,200 respectively, V left the business 6 months before the end of the business. That means he is not there for last 6 months. Total annual profit, annual they said, business happened for 1 year, is mentioned. Find the profit of G. Okay, now we have G and then V. Their investments are having 2 zeros common. So I'm writing 65 and then 52. V is not there for 6 months. Out of 12 months. He is there for 6 months. G will be there for 2 times 13. 5 times, 4 times, 2 times. So ratio. Now the question is about G's profit, right? G should get 5 parts out of total 7 parts among 4, 2, 1, 4. Correct? Yes? So now, Emma? Let's do one thing. You can cancel this number with 7 and then multiply it with 5. I don't want to do that. 5 multiplication is simple. Take 10 times and make it half. Yes. Take 10 times. 4, 2, 1, 4, 0. Half of that number. 2, 1, 0, 7, 0 by 3, 0, 1, 0. In a mixture of milk and water are in the ratio 5:4 and 36 liters of mixture was taken out and 8 liters of water is added to it. Milk and water in the final mixture are in the ratio 1:1. Find the total quantity of initial mixture. Right. Initial mixture and annaru. Initial mixture any parts undi? Answer must be 9 multiple. 2 options eliminated. We have to calculate no other way. Yes. How much quantity is taken out? 36 liters is taken out. Then remaining quantity also should have milk and water in the ratio 4:5 only. 5:4 only. I am talking about remaining quantity. Yes. Now then what happened? 8 liters of water is added. Water added. Is water in numerator or in denominator? 8 liters added. Then what happened? There in the ratio 1:1. That means 5 parts is equal to 4 parts plus 8 only. That means 1 part is equal to, then remaining quantity is equal to how many parts? 9 parts, which is 72. To get total quantity, we have to add quantity which was taken out. From the container, already 36 liters is taken out and the remaining quantity is 9 parts, right? Then to get total quantity, do we have to add 36? How much is that? 108 liters. Be careful, I started with remaining quantity only. The LCM of two numbers is 408 and their HCF is 3. Out of two numbers, one number is 24, the other number is. Okay. So when LCM and HCF is given and they are talking about two numbers, product of LCM and HCF must be equal to product of both the numbers only. LCM 408, HCF 3 must be equal to 24 into the other number. 3, 8 times 8, 51 times. What? If the average of 25 observations is 42 and the average of first 10 numbers is 36 and the average of next 12 numbers is 40, find the average of remaining numbers with 23, 82. So total how many numbers we have? 25. Out of 25, first 10 numbers, next 12 numbers. That means how many numbers are covered? Remaining how many are there? So first we need to know those 3 numbers and we were asked to calculate average. Average of remaining 3 numbers. Last line. Average of remaining 3 numbers along with the other 2 numbers. That means we need to find out average for 5 numbers. So first agenda is to identify 3 numbers. Okay. For all the given numbers, average mentioned as, according to equality concept, we can take every number is 42, 42, 42. So 3 numbers are missing. So I am trying to calculate sum of those 3 numbers. If each number is 42, 42, 42, 3 numbers sum must be 126. And this is final if remaining numbers average is also 42. Antena? Now see what happened to remaining numbers. For 10 numbers average is 36. With respect to original average 36, is it more or less? How much less? Like that how many numbers are less? That means 10 into 6, 60 less, right? Numbers are missing, so we have to add 60 here. Come on. Next to 12 numbers, average is 40. With respect to original average, 40 is more or less? How much? Like that how many numbers are less? 12 into 2, 24 less. Akkada less ante ikkada em avali? Add avali. 24. So sum of these 3 numbers is 124 plus 20, 126 plus 24. 150 plus 60. 210. Now we were asked to calculate average of these 3 numbers along with 23 and 82, average for 5 numbers. Is that okay? What is sum of these 2 numbers? 105. 210 plus 105. 315 by 5, 63. Done? The speed of the boat is 12 km per hour. Speed of the stream is 75% of speed of the boat. 75%. 75% of 12. Half and half. 9. Then find the time taken by the boat to travel the canal of length 63 kilometers in downstream. Time to cover 63 kilometers. Downstream, M plus S, 21. Answer. A train of length 750 meters can cross a man in 25 seconds. If a train crosses a man or electric pole, distance covered is? And that happened in how much time? The time taken by the train to cross the platform is 42 seconds. Then find the length of the platform. Length of the platform. What is distance covered in first case? Only train length. What is distance covered in second case? Train length plus platform length. So that means we were asked to calculate that extra distance covered only. What is the time it takes in first case? And in the second case? How much extra time is it taking? 17 seconds. Why is it taking extra 17 seconds? Because of platform length only. So in 25 seconds, what was the distance covered by the train? 750. Then to cover the platform length, it has to travel for 17 seconds only. In 17 seconds, whatever the distance that it covers, that is the length of the platform. Antena 25 how many times? 3 times and then a 0. 17 3 times, 51 and then a 0. Over. You don't have to calculate speed here. మామూలుగా ఏం చేస్తారంటే స్పీడ్ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తారు. 750 by 25 which is equal to 30. Distance covered in the second case is speed into time which is equal to 0. 42 3 times, 1260. 1260 is length of the train and then platform length. Train length already mentioned as 750. We'll take the difference which is equal to 510. ఇంత నాన్సెన్స్ అక్కర్లేదు అసలు స్పీడే అవసరం లేదు మనకి. 25 సెకండ్స్లో 750 కవర్ చేస్తే ఎక్స్ట్రా 17 సెకండ్స్లో ఎంత డిస్టెన్స్ కవర్ చేస్తే అది ప్లాట్ఫామ్ లెంత్. అర్థమైందా? అండర్స్టూడ్? Find the simple interest on sum of 12,500 at 12% per annum for 2.5 years. Right. Simple interest. If it is for 1 year, 12%. For 2 years, 24. For half year, 24 plus 6. That means for 2.5 years, we'll have to calculate 30%. 3 into 10% value. 10% is 1250. 37. A shopkeeper sold an article for 4,500 if the cost price of the article is 4,000. Find the profit percentage. How much profit is made? 500 upon cost price 4,000, which is 1 by 8, right? 1/8 in the sense 12.5%. Two numbers are in the ratio 5:4 and the difference between the numbers is 20. If the difference between numbers is 20 in terms of number of parts, one part which is 20 only, then first number is 5 parts, 100. Second number 4 parts which is 80. Then what happened? And the two numbers are decreased by x and then x by 2. Here it is x and here it is x by 2 subtracted, decreased another. Avuna? Then the numbers are in the ratio 1:1. That means both are equal, right? Same concept we already discussed in today's class. If these two numbers are same, if the difference is 20 here, these two numbers difference also must be 20. X and then x by 2, difference is x by 2. If x by 2 is 20, what is x? Come on, 40. That's what your answer. If you want, yes. X is 40, x by 2 is 20, 60 here, 60 here. Both are equal. That's it. వాళ్ళ క్లాస్లో మాట్లాడుకున్నాం కదా ఫీమేల్ అండ్ మేల్ దగ్గర. If female difference is x, male difference also must be x. then only total will be same. Avuna kada? If female are X more, in the other case male must be X more. Same wise, here difference is 20. In second case also difference must be 20. X comma X by 2 difference. అర్థమైందా? లేదనుకోండి 100 minus X, 80 minus X by 2, both are equal. ఏసి సాల్వ్ చేయాలి. అంత కర్మ మనకెందుకు? ఎస్, come on, 41 onwards. The respective ratio of ages of P and Q 8 years ago was 8:9. 8 years back it was 8:9. The average of PQRS is 41. R is 21 years elder than S. If the age of Q after 8 years will be 79. Okay, now PQRS, 4 members are there, present and then 8 years back. Here we have some information. Q will be 8 years old. P will be 79 years old after. Then what is present age of Q? 70. Then 8 years back. 8 years back. Now if you read the first statement, the respective ratio between P to Q 8 years back, 8 years ago, was in the ratio. So at that time Q's age was how many parts? That means 9 parts is equal to 63. 1 part. P's age was how many parts? 8 parts. 8 into 7? 50. Then what is present age of P? 60. Right, continue. Ratio of R and S, that's what the question about. Okay, now the average age of PQRS is 41. How many members are there? Their average is 41. Then sum must be 164. Correct? Out of 164, already we have 135. Come on. If this is 135, the other number sum must be 29 only. It must be equal to R plus S. Antena? Now, the other statement. R is 21 years elder than S. That means 21 is equal to R minus S only. When you have R plus S and then R minus S, how do you get R? Sum divided by 2, which is 25. If R is 25, S must be 4 only. Then only sum becomes 29. Antena? Now what is the question about? Ratio of the ages of R and S after R and S after 3 years. R's percentage is 25. After 3 years? S percentage is 4. After 3 years? Ratio 4:1. Fast. Next, the respective ratio between the speeds of boat and stream is 5:1. The time taken by the boat to cover a distance of 300 kilometers along the stream. What do you mean by it? Downstream, against the stream, upstream is 12.5 hours. Then find the difference between the speed of the boat to travel along the stream and against the stream. That means difference between downstream and then upstream only. What is difference between downstream and upstream? Come on. 2. That's what we want to calculate. Yes? 300 kilometers covered in downstream. Whose speed is 6 parts? Same 300 kilometers covered in upstream, whose speed is 4 parts. And the total time taken mentioned as 12 and a half. Can I write it as 25 by 2? Can I do that? Right. Numerator, let's take 300 common. LCM, 12 parts. 6 2 times, 4 3 times, 25 by 2. Yes. 3 plus 2. 5 how many times? 2 how many times? 6 how many times? 5 how many times? That means P is equal to, and the question is about 2P, which is 20. Over. The average marks in an examination taken by 47 students of a class is 100. If the marks of the best 7 performances are not considered, the average marks of the remaining students fall by 4. Then none of the first 7 highest scores is below 94. And if each of 7 top scores had distinct integral scores, then find maximum possible score of the topper. Right. So now, total how many students are there? What's their average? And how many performances we are not considering now? 7. If those 7 performances are also 100 each, according to equality concept, 7 each 100, that means if 700 is taken out from the total, for remaining, average must be same as before. But what happened to that? For remaining students, average fall by 4. Out of total how many people? 7 people are going out? 47. Then remaining how many people are there? And for these 40 people only average decreases by 4. That means 40 into 4, 160 got decreased. And that 160 must be added to these people. So this is equals to sum of how many members? Sum of 7 members. Right. Continue. None of the first 7 highest scores is below 94. What do you mean by that? Those 7, out of these 7, none of them are below 94. That means, can they be equal to 94? If I write 94, will the condition get satisfied? Yes. Is it less than 94? Is this number less than 94? No, right? So can I take 94? Obviously yes. అర్థమైందా? 94 కంటే లెస్ ఉండకూడదు అని అన్నారు. ఈక్వల్ ఉండొచ్చు కదా, అవునా? సో వీ కెన్ డెఫినెట్లీ టేక్ 94. Got it? Continue. Each of 7 top scores had distinct integral scores. That means all 7 numbers are different. And the question is about maximum possible score of the topper. Topper in the sense there is only one guy who is there in 7 members only. And for the topper, are we expecting maximum value or minimum value? Maximum value. If we are expecting maximum value for the topper, remaining how many people are there? Those 6 people should get as minimum as possible. Correct? మిగిలిన 6 members కి తక్కువ ఇస్తేనే కదా టాపర్ కి మాక్సిమం వచ్చేది. Avuna? Right. So now, so far, for these 7 people, what was our total we got? 860. From this 860, we need to subtract marks of 6 people. Antena? Right. They said it cannot be less than 94. Can I start with 94? Can I take all 6 members 94, 94, 94? No. Why? They said distinct integral. So, I cannot write 94. And I cannot write a number which is less than 94 also. And it has to be a integer number. Correct? So, we have to follow order. Which order? Increasing order. Inka. Can I take consecutive even numbers? Come on. What should I take? Natural numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 numbers must be subtracted from 860. Then we will get our answer. Antena? Yes or no? Patience unda add chese anta? Unda? Em cheddam? Em cheddam? Last digit verification? Come on. Otherwise, if you verify last digit verification, come. 4 plus 6. 7 plus 8. 15 plus 5. So far 0. Left over. 9 subtracted from 0. Answer ends with? How many options are there? Come on. 2 options. Yes? Right. Let me tell you one more beautiful shortcut. All these numbers are less than 100. Like that, how many numbers are there? That means sum of these 6 numbers is less than 600 only. If 600 is subtracted from 860, answer must be more than 260. Come on. Go to options. Only one. Answer must be more than 260. There is only one. And you also have last digit also. Got it? సో లాస్ట్ స్టెప్ దగ్గర ఆగాలి, ఆగి ఆలోచించాలి. అందరిలాగా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేశారనుకోండి, అందరిలానే ఉంటాం. చెల్లి పెళ్ళి మళ్ళీ మళ్ళీ అన్నట్టుగా ఎగ్జామ్లు, ప్రతి ఎగ్జాము అప్లై చేయాలి, ప్రిలిమ్స్ రాయాలి, మెయిన్స్ రాయలేం, మెయిన్స్ రాయాలి, మళ్ళీ ప్రిలిమ్స్ రాయాలి. మెయిన్స్ రాసిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ప్రిలిమ్స్ ఎందుకు రాయాల్సి వస్తుంది? మార్కులు రావట్లేదు. మార్కులు ఎందుకు రావు అంటే అందరిలాగా చేస్తే రావు. నెక్స్ట్, Trinath drives a bike at a certain speed for a distance of 1800 kilometers. He could save 270 minutes by increasing the speed, average speed of the bike by 90 kilometer per hour. Speed increased by 90 kilometer per hour. Increased to is different, increased by is different. Got it? Then find the average speed of the bike. Right. How many kilometers he is driving now? Come on. 1800 kilometers. With usual speed, let it be x. Now same 1800 kilometers driving with this increased speed, speed increased by 90. So x plus 90. And they said 270 minutes. And what is this 270? 270 minutes time. What is that? He could save అని అన్నారు. సేవ్ అంటే డిఫరెన్స్ ఏనా? Come on. And the difference is equal to 270 minutes. Let me convert minutes to hours, which is 4.5. Come on. 4.5. Now the question is about average speed of the bike. Average speed of the bike in the sense original speed only. Come on. X ento calculate cheyali. If you solve the question, it takes time. So don't try to solve the question. So instead, what you can prefer is answer to question. Here also, your numerator. When you see your numerators, come on, is it a 9 multiple? Ideally speaking, x also must be a 9 multiple. But we need to verify it. We cannot blindly say. Ideally, it has to be a 9 multiple. Can it be first option? Can it be second option? బట్ కొంచెం స్లోగా చెప్పాలి కదా నో అనేది. 9 మల్టిపుల్ కాదు కానీ 3 మల్టిపులేగా. ఇఫ్ ద రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ నంబర్ ఈజ్ ఇంటీజర్, డెఫినెట్లీ యూ కెన్ సే సెకండ్ కెనాట్ బి యువర్ ఆన్సర్. ఇక్కడ ఇంటీజర్ రావాలి, ఇక్కడ ఇంటీజర్ రావాలి, దెన్ ఓన్లీ డిఫరెన్స్ విల్ బి ఇంటీజర్. అర్థమైందా? దెన్ x హ్యాస్ టు బి 9 మల్టిపుల్. బట్ రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ ఫ్రాక్షన్, సో x probably may be a 9 multiple. So first option is possible. Second also possible because that is 3 multiple. Fourth option, no way, I won't even consider it. Fourth option, fifth option, I won't consider those 3. Ardhamainda? Now let's verify it. First option, if it is 180, 1800 by 180, 180 plus 90, 2, 1800 by 270, 0 0 gets cancelled, 9, 20 times, 9, 3 times, 10 minus 20 by 3, is that equal to 4.5? Come on, it has to be second option then. Let's verify. If it is 150 in the denominator, 1800 by 150, 12, 150 plus 90, 240, 1800 by 240, 0 0, 6, 30 times, 6, 4 times, 30 by 4, half, again half, 7.5, 12 minus 7.5, is that equal to 4.5? Yes or no? Second final. అర్థమైందా? ఇంకా కరెక్ట్గా చెప్పాలి అని అంటే ఇక్కడ మీరు వెరిఫై చేయాల్సింది 9 మల్టిపుల్ కాదు, ఫ్యాక్టర్. 1800కి ఫ్యాక్టర్ అవ్వాలి ఎక్స్ అనేది, అప్పుడే క్యాన్సిల్ అవుతుంది. 4 డిజిట్ నెంబర్కి ఫ్యాక్టర్ అంటే మీరు కొంచెం భయపడతారని నేను 9 మల్టిపుల్ తీసుకొని చెప్పాను మీకు. అర్థమైందా? డినామినేటర్లో ఉన్న నెంబర్ ఎప్పుడు న్యూమరేటర్కి ఏమవుతుంది? కమాన్, ఫ్యాక్టర్ అవుతుంది. అది ఫ్యాక్టర్ అవ్వాలి. 180 ఫ్యాక్టర్, 150 కూడా ఫ్యాక్టరే, కాబట్టి ఆ రెండు కన్సిడర్ చేయాలి మనం. ఓకేనా? A started a business with an investment of 44,000. After 3 months, B joined him with an investment of 24,000. And C joined with an investment of 36,000. At the end of the year, total profit share of them was 20,470. Find the profit share of B, C together at the end of the year. Okay. When you look at their investments, all are having 3 zeros common. 44, 24, 36. Who started the business? And business happened for 1 year only? Yes? End of the year. A will be there for? B, C joined after 3 months. So they will be there for 9 months. Cancellation with 4, 3 times, 6 times, 9 times, 3 times, 3 times, 44, 18, 27. Question is about BC profit only. BC both together getting 45 out of total 89. ఈ రెండు 45 అంటే మళ్ళీ 44 కదా యాడ్ చేయాలి. 89 among 20,470. అంతేనా? డోంట్ సింప్లిఫై, స్టాప్, ఆగాలి. Is it 9 multiple? In the denominator, do you see 9 multiple? At least 3 multiple? That means you cannot cancel 9 multiple from the numerator. Answer must be? Can it be first option? Second? Third? Fourth? Fifth? Final. Last step దగ్గరికి వచ్చాక ఆగాలి. Done. AB started a business together with an investment of 6,400 and 9,200 respectively. After 1 year, A increased his investment by 1,600 and B increased his investment by 1,200. Find the profit share of B if the total annual profit in the business after 2 years was 4266. Business happened for how many years? Amma? A started with 64. B started with 92. Invested for 1 year. Okay? Next, A increased by 1600. 64 plus 16, 80 will be there for remaining 1 year. Antena. B decreased his investment by 1200. 90 to 100 minus 1200, 8000. We'll write it as 80 into 1. 64, 80. 90 to 80. Cancellation with 4. 4a, ante. 70 to 36. 4 times, 3 times. Ever profit adigaru? Ever profit adigaru? B profit. B is getting how many parts? 43 out of 79 among 4, 2, 6. Correct? Antena? Matladandi. Is it a 9 multiple? In the denominator, do you have 9 multiple? At least 3? Answer must be 9 multiple. Can it be first option? Can it be second? Matladali. Can it be third? Can it be fourth? Can it be fifth? How many options are there? Observe those two. One is 5 multiple, the other is not 5 multiple. Observe those two. One is 5 multiple, the other is not 5 multiple. Antena. In our numbers, do we have 5 multiples? Can we get answer as a 5 multiple? Eliminate. Final. ఏదమ్మా 3 మల్టిపుల్ అవుతుంది కరెక్టే, కానీ మనకి అప్పర్ 9 మల్టిపుల్ ఉంది కదా. 3 మల్టిపుల్ వెరిఫై చేశారనుకోండి, ఇది అవుతుంది, ఇది అవ్వదు, అన్నెసరీగా మళ్ళీ ఈ ఆప్షన్ కూడా వస్తుంది. అర్థమైందా? చిన్న మల్టిపుల్ తీసుకున్నారు కాబట్టి తక్కువ ఆప్షన్స్ ఎలిమినేట్ అయినాయి. పెద్ద మల్టిపుల్ తీసుకున్నారనుకోండి, ఎక్కువ ఆప్షన్స్ ఎలిమినేట్ అవుతాయి. ఐ వాంట్ టు ఎలిమినేట్ ఆప్షన్స్. మనకు పాసిబిలిటీ ఉంది కాబట్టి పెద్ద నెంబరే తీసుకుని స్టార్ట్ చేసాం. ఓవర్. యు వాంట్ మీ టు డిస్కస్ దిస్? షూర్? ఈజీయే కదా, ఇట్లాంటిది ఆల్రెడీ మరి రెగ్యులర్ మోడలే కదా, నథింగ్ న్యూ హియర్. అప్రాక్సిమేషన్స్? ఎస్ఆ నోవా? ఎస్లు వినపడ్డారు. రాక్షస పుత్రులు ఉన్నారు కొంతమంది. ఇంకా మన లెట్స్ సీ. 24 ఎంత? 140 ఏంటి? 1448 కదా. ఎంత? 38. ఎంత పర్సెంట్? అపాన్ హౌ మచ్? 16. అంతేనా? సమ్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ టూ. 160 plus 38. 198. Under root value, which is which number square? Approximately 14 square. What percent? 30%. Upon how much? 45. I want to increase this number and then decrease this number. Do you have any problem? ఏ రాయి అయినా ఒకటే. 28% of 110 or 110% of 28. 100% 28. 10% 2.8. Both together 30.8. Maximum difference ఎంత వచ్చింది? 1. నేను దాన్ని ఏమన్నాను? 30% ఆఫ్ 100 అన్నా. ఎంత వచ్చింది? 30. అంతకుముందు పద్ధతిగా చేస్తే 30.8 or 31. Hardly difference 1. So we need not to consider. ఓకేనా? Right. Next. 156 divided by 12 how many times? 13 times. Answer 78. Approximate 80. What? How much? 2 50 divided by 50. కింద డినామినేటర్లో పెద్ద నెంబర్ ఉంది కదమ్మా, అర్థమైందా? 35% ఆఫ్ ఆర్ 200% ఆఫ్ 35. How much? 70 already 5, 75. Yes? Plus 5 under root of 525 or under root 526. 24% calculated on 900 or 900% of 24. 9 times of 24. Antena? Enta? 216. Answer 291. Approximate 285. ఏంటమ్మా రూట్ వాల్యూ? పర్సంటేజ్ సింబల్ గురించా మీరు అనేది? నాకు అర్థం కాల. ఇంతమంది 23నా ఇది? ఎవరు 24 అన్నారు మరి? నేనే అన్నానా? ఓకే సరే. 23% ఆఫ్ 900. 9 times 230 minus 23. Answer 207. If 207 is added, answer 282. Answer. అదృష్టం అలా ఉంది. Come on. 1213. 22% of 170. What is 20%? 34. 2%. 3.4. Approximate 37 minus this number, right? 4095 by 15 into ఇక్కడ కాంట్రడిక్షన్ వస్తుంది. అంటే రెండు హాఫ్కి దగ్గరలోనే ఉన్నాయి కదా. If you want to write both 16 and then 6, it is inappropriate. హాఫ్ల దగ్గర ఉన్నాయి కదండి. If it is 15.96, yes, I would say 16. If it is 5.94, yes, again I would say 6. But both the numbers are approximately half, right? Avuna? So one number I want to treat it as 15, the other number 6. లేదు అట్లెందుకు తీసుకుంటాము? 4095 డివైడెడ్ బై 16 into 5 ఎలా అయినా తీసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకేనా? ఎస్, అలా చేస్తే ప్రాపర్గా అవుతుంది. బట్ ఎనీవే ఆన్సర్స్ అన్నిటికీ డిఫరెన్స్ బాగానే ఉంది కాబట్టి మీరు ఎలా తీసుకున్నా కానీ, ఇక్కడ 6 తీసుకున్నా కానీ ప్రాబ్లం అయితే ఉండదు. ఎందుకంటే ఆప్షన్స్లో గ్యాప్ ఎక్కువ ఉంది. ఓకేనా? రైట్. సో నౌ లెట్ మీ రైట్ ఇట్ యాజ్ 4095 డివైడెడ్ బై ఏం రాయినాం? 16 into 5 రాయం. రైట్. కమ్ ఆన్. 8 1 9 16 5 times 1 time. That means minus 51 only. Already how much you have here? Come on, 50 minus 51. Answer approximate. Approximate 1200. Fifth option. Right. X percentage of this number. Minus 89. Right hand side, how much number is there? Come on. 2, 10. Left hand side minus 89 or 90. I'll take that to the other side. Becomes plus 90, which is 300 only. Now let us concentrate on this fellow. 4500 by 90 plus 3200 by 32. 9 how many times? 50 times. 32 100 times. That means X percent of 150 is equal to 300. X is equal to 200. Right, be careful here. Closed bracket. First you need to fill this. Okay, now X percent of 4200 by divided by symbol. So once after getting this number, you will have to write it in the denominator. Okay? Matladandi. Right. 4500 by 90, 140 by 70, 2 times, 50 times, denominator 52. Right hand side 3598, approximate 3600. Percentage symbol delete చేసి by 100 రాయచ్చా? మాట్లాడండి. 2 zeros gets cancelled. Then x is equal to 3600 into 52 by 42. Okay na? 600 times, 7 times. 2 zeros we have. 6 into 52. 312 by 7. 7. 4 times. 28. 32. Again 4 times. అయిపోయింది అనుకుంటా. అయిపోయింది కదా. Half meaning multiplication. How many times? 5 times. Take 10 times of this number. 1355. 10 times. 13,550. 5 times in the sense half of that number. 6, 7, 7, 5. Plus 125 plus 160 is equal to x plus 25% of this number. 25% of 160, 40 comes left hand side only. Come on. ఆ 40 160 లోంచి తీసేసి డైరెక్ట్ 120 రాసేద్దామా? 6700, 6800, 6900, 7020, 7020. Right, 5625. Come on. 75. 125%. Can I write it as 5 by 4? Upon 640 plus under root of 625. 25. For how many times? 160. 5 times. 800 plus 25. X square minus 20% of 305 only. 20% of 300 approximate. 60. Then x square is equal to 960. Then x is equal to 31. Yes? Ante kada? The number of chairs sold by store A is 40% more than number of broken chairs in store C. So let us try to understand the information first. They are talking about sold chairs, broken chairs. There are store A and then store C. So obviously B also will be there. If you can find your other data, store B is also there. So ideally speaking, we can write something like this: ABC 3 stores, and then so far they are talking about sold and then broken chairs. Ardhamautunda? Right. Let us first identify the framing. So what columns will come, what rows will come, then we will fill the data. Okay na? Right. The number of broken chairs in store B is 20% less than number of chairs sold by store C. Chairs sold by store B is number of chairs unsold. Here also they are talking about unsold. Right. So again the same information is coming. So now we have the framing. Now let's try to fill the gap. chairs sold by store A is 40% more than broken chairs in store C. If it is 10x, we can definitely start with 100% of x also. But want to simplify it, and then I want to write in terms of x, y, z, and then 10x. Comparison is there in terms of percentage. 40% more. 40% more in the sense 14x. And number of broken chairs in store B. Broken chairs in store B. This is 20% less than number of chairs sold by store C. Store C sold items. If it is 10y, broken chairs in B is 20% less. It becomes 8y. Next, number of chairs sold by store B. Sold by store B. And number of chairs unsold in store B are 10% and 30% less than number of chairs unsold in store A. Unsold in store A. With respect to this number, other two are compared, correct? They said 10% less and then 30% less. So x, y already used, so I would like to use z here. If it is 10z, 10% less, 9z, 30% less, 7z, okay. The number of chairs unsold in store C, unsold in store C, this fellow is 37.5%, 3 by 8, more than number of broken chairs in store A, broken chairs in store A. With respect to this, this is compared. And they said 37.5%. So far it is 10%, 20%, 30%. But as this is 37.5%, let us identify it as 3 by 8 and the denominator is. Hence, I would like to start broken chairs in store A as 8 parts, 3/8 of this number, 3 parts, more or less. Then it will be 11 parts. Okay, continue. The number of chairs unsold in store A. Unsold in store A, 10z, is 25% more than number of broken chairs in store A. Broken chairs in store A, 8 parts, 25%, 2 parts, more, right? That means now the conclusion says 10z is equal to 10 parts. From this I can say z and p both are equal. Understood? Continue. The number of broken chairs in store C, broken chairs in store C, 10x, is 100 less than number of chairs sold by store C. So which is more? X more or Y more? Broken chairs more, sold items more? Broken chairs kada? Avana? That means 10x is equal to 100 less than 10y. From this we can say x is equal to y minus 10. I just taken 10 common. Okay, continue. The respective ratio between number of chairs, broken chairs in B and C is 6:5. Broken chairs in B, 8y, C, 10x. Ratio 6:5. That means 8y by 10x is equal to 6 by 5, 5, 2 times 2, 4 times 2 2s and then 2 3 times. That means y by x is equal to 3 by 2 only? Yes or no? If y is equal to 3 units, x is equal to, just substitute that here. 2 units is equal to 3 units minus 10. Then what is 1 unit? Array, 2 units is equal to 3 units minus 10. What is 1 unit? If 1 unit is equal to 10, y is equal to 3 units, that becomes 30. 2 units, that becomes 20. Yes? Okay. So we can write numbers. 14x. How much? 14x. 2. 80. 8y. 8 into 30. 40, 10y, 10 into 30, 300, 10x, 200. This is 300, this is 200, right? X and Y values are not there. Continue. The total number of chairs available in all the 5 stores together is 1920 and was equal to sum of chairs sold, unsold and then chairs broken. That means all together is equal to 1920 only. Out of 1920 we have some number already. Out of 1920, 300, 200, 280, 240, 520, 520, 500, 1020. If 1020 is subtracted, remaining is 900. And you already know that Z and P both are equal, right? 8 plus 10, 18, 18 plus 9, 27, 27 plus 7, 34, 34 plus 11, 45. So 45 parts is equal to 900. Come on. Then one part value is equal to divided by 45, which is 20 only. So we can fill this gap. 8 parts. 160. 10Z. 200. 9Z. 180. 7Z. 140. This is 180. 140. 180 anadi? 220. Now the entire table is available? Yes, we can answer all the questions. You want me to explain? Done? Right. 73 onwards. Number of balloons total 16,700. If you look at this data, there are 3 values which has a variables x. 10 plus 22, 32. 32 plus 19, 51. Remaining 49. That 49 percentage must be equal to sum of these 3 values. So that is 3x plus 10. Then x is equal to 39 by 3, which is 13 only. That means R is equal to 13. S is equal to 17. T is equal to 19. So now what is total number of balloons? 16,700. Is it a round figure? 1% ఎంత వస్తుంది? 167. So can you multiply all these numbers with 167? Is it so easy? Then don't try to calculate numbers. Observe the ratio here. First P. What percent we have? How many parts are there? 1 part, 1 percentage. Next Q. 19%. How many parts are there? 1 part, 1%. R. 13%. 13 parts. Yes. 17%, 17 parts. T, 19%, 19 parts. U, 10%, 10 parts. So you know that each percentage is equal to 1 part in every store. Yes? So that's the advantage. So don't convert into numbers. Let's do it when it is really required. What is the ratio between number of balloons sold in R, black color, to pink color in Q? R, black color, how many parts? 5%. Pink Q, 12. Directly 5 is to 12. Then don't have to convert. What is the total number of pink balloons in all the stores together? Pink balloons in all stores together. Okay. 12 plus 8. 7 plus 8. 9 plus 6. If you can recollect, you said 10, 15 and then 15. 10 na? No, 20. 20, 15, 15. So what percent it is? That means 50% of the original number. 8350. Total number of black balloons in all stores together is what percent of the total number of balloons? Using previous data we can answer the question. Yes. Pink balloons are what percentage? 50. Then remaining are black only. What is the difference between number of black balloons in stores P, Q, T? Black, P, Q, T. 13 plus 7. 20. 20 plus 13. 1 is 33%. And then pink balloons from P, Q, U. P, Q, U. 9 plus 12. 21. 21 plus 7. 28. We were asked to calculate difference only, which is 5%. For some other question we calculated 50%. Do you remember? 8350. Out of that 10% value is 5% only. 835. If the total number of black balloons in store W, do you have W store? No. Is 30% of the total number of pink balloons in all stores together. Pink balloons in all stores, we already know. 50%, which is 8350. Now, black balloons in store W is 30% of this number. What is 10%? 835. Into 3 will give you 30%. 800 3 times. 2400. 35 3 times. 105. 2400 plus 105. 2505. These many black balloons we have. And the number of balloons sold in store W is 7460. Then find the total number of pink balloons. Pink balloons in the sense from 7460, we just need to subtract 2505. 60 minus 05. How much is that? Answer must end with 55. How many are there? Only one. 49, 55 final. Simple interest occurred on an amount of 40,000 at the end of 3 years is 19,200. Find the compound interest occurred on the same amount at the same rate of interest at the end of 2 years. Right. In the question we were asked to calculate compound interest. Antenamma? Right. So now, will there be any difference between simple interest and compound interest for the first year? No. In simple interest case and then compound interest case, principals are same? Same amount invested. Rate of interest is also same. So first year simple interest and first year compound interest, both will be same. 3 year simple interest is 19,200. Then per year in the sense divided by 3 only. How much is that? 6,400. This is first year simple interest. The same I can treat it as compound interest also. Second year we will get definitely 6,400 plus interest on 6,400. Interest on first year interest. Yes. What is the rate of interest offered? Do you know? So we need to calculate that. Yes. What is first year simple interest? This much is calculated on a principal 4,000 only, where 1% value is 400 divided by 1% value. How much times? That means rate of interest is 16% only. So upon this number also first year interest we have to calculate 16%. What is 10%? 5%. Total 960. 1%. That means 1024. Answer must end with 24. How many options are there? Got it? Everybody? A police spotted a thief at a distance of 950 meters. As the policeman starts running towards him, the thief also starts running away from him. That means both are moving in same direction. Already there is a gap of 950 meters. Thief is here, police is here. Police started chasing the thief and thief is trying to escape and moving away from him, right? So both are moving in the same direction. That's what concluded now. The speed of the thief is 20 kilometer per hour. He is moving with the speed 20 kilometer per hour. And the speed of the policeman is 30 kilometer per hour. This guy is moving with the speed 30 kilometer per hour. Then find the distance will be the thief cover before being caught. That means if both are moving in the same direction like this, thief is moving like this, police is moving like this, at this point of time, policeman can catch the thief, correct? The question is, what is the distance covered by the thief? Antena adigindi? Right. So, the time that police takes to reach this place and thief reach to this place, both are same? ఇద్దరు ఒకే టైంకి కదా స్టార్ట్ అయ్యారు. క్యాచ్ చేసే టైంకి ఇద్దరు టైం స్పెండ్ చేసేది ఒకటే కదా. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? సో నౌ ఫస్ట్ లెట్ మీ ఐడెంటిఫై టైమ్ దట్ policeman takes to catch the thief. What is the distance between them? 950. Time in the sense distance by speed. Both are moving in the same direction. Relative speed? S1 minus S2. How much is that? 10. This is kilometer per hour. But numerator 950 is in meters. You need to convert into meter per second. 5 by 18. This much time it takes to reach this place. Correct? Now to calculate the distance covered by the thief, distance in the sense speed into time. Come on. Time is already there. This much time it takes. What is the speed of the thief? 20. This is also in kilometer per hour. Convert into meter per second. 5 by 18. 5 by 18. 5 by 18 gets cancelled. 10 how many times? Answer 1900. అర్థమైందా? అర్థమైందా? అర్థం కాలా? అర్థం కాలేదు కదా? చెప్పు. మొహమాట పడుతున్నావు. అర్థమైందా లేదా? లాస్ట్ అమ్మాయి నువ్వే కళ్ళజోడు లేదు కదా? మరి అడగాలి. రైట్. సో నౌ time taken by thief to reach destination. Let's say this is destination. Time taken by police to reach the destination. Both are same? If time is same, what is the proportionality between speed and distance? You are traveling and I am also traveling. Both are taking only 1 hour time. If I maintain more speed, will I cover more distance or less distance? So, if the time is constant, what is the proportionality between speed and distance? Directly proportional? Right. What is speed's ratio? 3:2. That means distance covered by both will be also in the same ratio. Police covered 3 parts. Thief covered 2 parts. Difference, that 1 part is equal to 950 only. If 1 part is equal to 950, 2 parts is equal to 1900, 3 parts is equal to 2850. Distance covered by the thief is 1900. Over. అర్థమైందా? So you don't have to calculate time, you don't have to calculate distance. Speed conversion from kilometer per hour to meter per second, nothing doing, not required. Speeds ratio 3:2, distance ratio 3:2. Already gap is 950, which is 1 part, 2 parts, 950. Close. Done. If the ratio between the radius of the cylinder and the length of the rectangle is 4:6, then the total surface area of the cylinder is 6688 and the height of the cylinder is 10 centimeters. The breadth of the rectangle is 7 centimeters more than the radius of the cylinder. Then find the area of the rectangle. Area of the rectangle in the sense length into breadth only. First case, radius to length ratio mentioned as 4:6. Total surface area of the cylinder is given. Keep it aside. Height of the cylinder is 10 centimeters. Can you tell me what is the total surface area of the cylinder? 2 pi r into r plus h. This is mentioned as 6688. Pi. This will have 22 by 7. Denominator is 7. Yes or no? That means r must be 7 multiple. In r, from the ratio, how many parts we have? Is it 7 multiple over there? Then one part value which is hidden here is a 7 multiple. Length must be 7 multiple. Product must be 7 multiple. Matladandi. Not 7 multiple, not a multiple of 7. ఏం చేయాల 14 7 multiple 90 కాదు, 14 7 multiple 80 కాదు, 14 7 multiple 70 కూడా 7 multiple, 14 7 multiple ఇది కాదు, 14 7 multiple ఇది కాదు. Third option, final answer, close. If you want to solve it. Right. Total surface area of the cylinder 2 pi r, 2 into 22 by 7 into 4 parts into r plus 8, 4 parts plus 10 is equal to 6688. Cancellation with 22, 304 times. Correct? Cancellation with 4, 7 times, 6 times, 2, 3 times, 8 times. P into 4 parts plus 10 is equal to 7 into 38. Yes. If P is equal to 7, what do you mean by 4 parts? 28 plus 10, 38. Satisfied? From that P is equal to 7. Then length is equal to 6 parts, right? Which is 42. Then breadth is equal to, we have a condition here. The breadth of the rectangle is 7 centimeters more than the radius. What is radius here? 4 parts. That is 28. 7 centimeters more. 35. Our question is to identify length into breadth. 42 into 35. 40 times of 35. 10 times 350. Double double. 350. 700. 1400. 35 2 times. 70. బాబు ఎవరయ్యా నువ్వు? క్లాస్ జరుగుతుంది, అడగటం లేదు, ఏం ఉండవా? 35 40 times. 10 times double double. 350, 700, 1400. 35 2 times. 1470. That's it. Done? ఇదంతా లేకుండా మనం ఏం చేసాం? 7 multiple. అమ్మాయికి అర్థం కాల. షర్ట్ వేసుకుని వచ్చిన అమ్మాయి.